In some very interesting news, non-political, but, it's super cool. There once lived a dragon man. Human skull found in China forces scientists to rethink evolution. So this is something I looked at the other day, and I think it's really cool. And I put it in the docket for one of these times where I have a lot of shit to do. So the fossil could write a new chapter in the story of human evolution as researchers study the massive skull and the human species it belongs to. So this is super cool stuff. Weeks after the discovery of a unique group of extinct humans from the Israeli site of Neshir Ramlah, another discovery in China is reshaping the story of human evolution. The 140,000-year-old fossilized skull excavated from northeastern China belongs to a previously unknown human species, Homo longi. Hell yes, folks. Hell yes, Homo motherfucking longi. That's me. Dubbed as Dragon Man by Chinese researchers, the discovery has opened a new branch in the human family tree, as researchers believe the newly found fossil is more closely related to modern humans than Neanderthals. The completely preserved fossil skull discovered in the Harbin area provides critical evidence for understanding the evolution of humans and the origin of our species, researchers said. The research, published in 3 different papers in the journal The Innovation, states that it has recently become clear that several human lineages coexisted with Homo sapiens during the Middle and Late Pleistocene period. Thank you very much. The researchers said that the fossilized skull is one of the most well-preserved human fossils and advances the understanding of previous such finds from the region. This is amazing. For those of you that don't know, I love science, I love evolution, I love all that kind of shit. Let me turn on a light here. The skull, which is 23 centimeters long and more than 15 centimeters wide, is larger than a modern human skull, with enough room for a human brain. It consists of thick eye sockets, brow ridge, and researchers believe it belongs to a man who is about 50 years old. That's a long time for 140,000 years ago. That's a long time. The specimen belongs to a well-built man who could withstand brutal cold winters in the region. The man appears to have had low cheekbones and his mouth was broad. The lower jaw is missing. While it shows typical archaic human features, the Harbin cranium presents a mosaic combination of primitive and derived characteristics, setting itself apart from all other previously named Homo species. AFP quoted Ji Qiang, I'm so sorry, a professor at Hebei Geo University who led the research, as saying, researchers believe that the Dragon Man likely lived in a forested floodplain area, and in a bid to establish the position of newly found specimen in the human tree, they entered it into the database along with fossils of 95 other skulls. They found that it formed a new branch closer to modern humans than Neanderthals. Again, that's super fucking cool. How did they find Dragon Man? The skull was first found by laborers while building a bridge over the Songhui River in Harbin as late as 1933. What? They found this in 1933? I don't believe it. Back at that time, the region was governed by Japan. And in a bid to safeguard it from falling into Japanese hands, the Chinese laborers wrapped it and hid it in a well, where it remained for over 90 years. That's so... I love that shit. I love history, folks. History is the coolest shit in the world. This skull was found only after one of the laborers told the story to his grandson in 2018. So, a bunch of motherfuckers were just chilling with this skull in the well. And then they're like, back in my day, we found a skull and we threw it in the well. And then the grandkid was like, whoa, wait, what? There's a skull in the well? Let me go check this out. Once found by the family, the fossil was donated to the Geoscience Museum of Hebei Geo University. The team of researchers then conducted a geochemical analysis of the skull and dated it to at least 146,000 years old. The researchers maintain that because of a long, difficult, and confusing history since the discovery, the information about the exact geographical origin of the fossil has been lost. Super fucking cool, folks. That is my shit right there. So if there's any more updates or findings when it comes to this, I'm super interested. And again, love me some history. That's that good shit. So, bada boom.